Let's talk about loyalty and commitment on your twin flame journey. So, a lot of times people have this issue that when they are in a third party situation or a situation where they are married, not to their twin flames, probably to their soulmates or, even karmics, or they've had an arranged marriage, they feel very guilty that, they have now fallen in love with their twin flame who is not their husband or their wife. Well, this awkward situation that arises, it's awkward because what had happened to you? What has happened? Let's get very, very clear. You were not aware of your twin flame journey when you had committed to this person. You had done your best that you had at that time. And then you had the spiritual awakening. What does spiritual awakening mean? It is like puberty of the soul. You have your physical puberty, and then you have your emotional puberty, and then you have the puberty of the soul. When the soul wakes up, your personality shifts. You as a person change. You as a person desire deeper truths about life. You as a person want to know where God is, who am I, where did I come from, why was I born? All these questions start arising in you, and these are coming from a deep place within your soul. The whole very, very purpose you were born, okay? It may seem like, okay, I'm living this physical life. I've got my parents and I've got education. Now I've got means to earn, and I now have a friend circle, and it may seem like everything is sorted. Everything stacks up, but at the same time, you're doing everything for your physical life. You forget that you are running your life for your emotional, there's an emotional journey that you go through, as well as the journey of the soul, the very reason you were born. A lot of people in the past, what they had done was when they reached this point of spiritual maturity, when they reached this point of spiritual puberty, like I say, they quit the world. They're like, okay, this does not suit me. I need to quit the world and go to the Himalayas. That's sannyas. But it's not true in today. It's not true today's world. Today's world, the law and the society is very, very accommodative enough for you to have the second path, for you to actually travel through a new journey once you have transformed and changed. This is not something in your hands, my dear friends. This is not something that you can control. This is something coming from beyond. This is coming from your higher self, from the universe, from God. This is something that you will have to surrender to. And as you keep surrendering, your life keeps stacking up beyond the physical, because there are experiences. Imagine from the childhood up until now, your life has got better. Okay, when it comes to the physical reality, you understand what people are saying, you can speak, you have probably a means to earn, you can understand languages, you are getting better in your mental and your physical life, right? You are getting better at your emotions as well. You are reading people's emotions, you're reading your emotions, you're feeling your feelings, probably if you're doing your inner work, right? The same way the soul also stacks up once you have these two things in place. Understand. A lot of people have this complaint like, why twin flame journey has come into my life now that everything was settled, everything was perfect in my life, now everything seems to be falling apart. It is because now is the time that you had the strength that the supreme soul, the higher self of you, could strike and actually wake you up and open the gateway to your transformation, true self, to your true self, right? Now, your union with your twin flame happens at the soul level. It's like when you have known that I desire everything as my soul desires, I give up my running behind just the physical desires and not including my soul self. When you start including your soul self into your physical life, that's when you have a physical union with your twin flame. A lot of people get these things stripped up. That is why, we say when you live your life purpose, it is a second magnet to your twin flame. Why? Because living on purpose is actually calling your soul into the physical form. Your soul, many a times if you go within your heart, there is a constant need for, I don't belong here, this planet is not for me, I need to get out of here, right? So this is the call for your soul to actually ground on earth and choose to live a life that you desire, the way you choose, the way your Atma chooses. That is when you awaken and you unite with your twin flame. So how do you discover your life purpose? Is by loving yourself, doing the mirror exercise, doing the inner work, and keep removing those parts, those false self of you that you had thought that it was you, but it is not you anymore. Like, just identifying yourself as ego, just identifying yourself as a label that the society has given you, but not what your soul has already chosen and already knows who she is. Okay, we started with loyalty and what does loyalty mean on twin flame journey, and then we spoke about how people are married to their karmics and they start feeling guilty. Well, now that you understand what spiritual maturity means, I circle back to that topic of loyalty. You need to be loyal to your soul. Till now, you were aware that you needed to be loyal to yourself and your physical self. You needed safety. Now, if you are going beyond safety, you have acquired safety. You are safe. There is nothing attacking you personally. Okay, there is obviously news coming up like, okay, there's terrorist attacks happening, blah, blah, blah. But you personally are safe, right? When you have graduated that level and your desire to go beyond that, then you release those parts of you that are holding on to fight or flight or survival mode. When you go beyond the survival mode and choose to live, I'm not here to survive, I'm here to live. And that's when your soul joins with you. And that's when it is easy to know that the person that you are with may not be able to go ahead with you. They may not be able to partner. They themselves are also an individual soul who have a twin flame, and they themselves desire to go beyond just having a physical relationship with you or someone who is not their twin flame. They also desire, remember, everyone has a desire to be with their twin flame. Whether it's you, whether it's your parents, it's your grandparents, it is your daughter, your son, your neighbors, everyone desires this at the bottom of their hearts. Today, if you talk about twin flames, maybe they will not get it, but slowly and surely they will get the energy when you are choosing to go and walk the journey of your union. Your family around you will also change. Mind you, this is what happened with my family and my mother and my sisters, brothers. They understand what this journey is, what this path is, and they completely support it. This will start happening to you. They will start desiring their union. They will start coming towards God and choosing the truth of their soul. How beautiful is that? You will be taking them from Kali Yuga to Sat Yuga, from darkness to light. That is your journey, my dear friends. So when you choose to be loyal to your soul, you're being loyal to your twin flame union, you're being loyal to God. But if you continue to be loyal to ego, which is the old self, which is the self that was loyal to the physical life, that is actually betraying yourself. That is why you feel the guilt. You feel the guilt because of betrayal that you feel for your soul. Your soul has already told you that this person is not for me. That bad feeling that you get, it is coming from betrayal that you have given to yourself through that person. Now it is time to forgive yourself. You did not know better. That is why now I have designed a workshop that is going to start in the first week of October. It is going to go very deep, my dear friends. This is about marriage and union. If you are stuck in a third-party situation, or you're married, or you have had the experience, you've gone through the divorce and you're still in that mindset of the society that the society has given you, this will really wash your belief system. Even if you're not married, you are carrying that blueprint that society has gifted you, unfortunately, because everyone around you is not in their twin flame marriages. They are in their society's fake marriages. So you will have to delete that mindset from within you so that you can live in harmony with how God created this world and live through your kingdom, live through that, cut through that phase of not living in union, not living in harmonious union. So this is actually my best work. I am sincerely telling you, because this is taking all of me as I'm preparing for it. This is not just preparing for the workshops, it is also preparing for the right mindset. Where would I be guiding you? Where God has guided me. When I design this with God, God always makes me go through the whole process first, so I can deliver with utmost purity and clarity. I'm the one doing maximum amount of inner work so that I can really come from a pure heart, pure place, and really relate to you guys. So check out that page, Marriage and Union, on my website. Definitely sign up for it now so that you are committed to heal this from your consciousness forever. You will get the recordings as well, obviously, so you can carry this forward and heal through it completely. So once you heal from it from within, when you remove that, unsubscribe, you don't have to talk to anyone, you don't have to argue from anyone, you don't have to explain anything. Once you unsubscribe, things naturally start falling. That's the beauty. When you unsubscribe to poverty, richness has to come in your lap. The coins have to fall. That's what happened in my life too. I'm going to definitely design more workshops for poverty consciousness, because I think everyone is diseased of it and they're not even aware that they're diseased of it. Okay, so in heaven everyone is rich. So if you're choosing the place of heaven, your kingdom here on earth with God, you choose also prosperity and abundance, and that includes your harmonious union. Your harmonious union is your true marriage. If you don't remove the layers of false marriage, you will not be able to invite true marriage, right? So it's time to sign up for that workshop. Definitely go ahead and sign up. And remember, this work that you're putting in will bear fruits for lifetimes and lifetimes to come, because your harmonious union, once you achieve it in this lifetime, it goes with you for multiple lifetimes and lifetimes. Right, so I also have a meditation series that are coming up from the 22nd to 28th. That is the time of Navratri at 7:30 in the morning for our Indian timings. It's going to be beautiful, perfect morning meditation to invite your union. This is something so sacred, my dear friends. This is going to be like a prayer, and definitely sign up for that. Check it out as well. All right, keep watching, subscribe, go deeper in your inner work, and check out the links on my website if you want to work with me, because I love taking people to their unions. It is so satisfying. All right, see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.